What's up, guys? Your boy, 20K13. I'm going to give you guys a wrestling news wrap up for September 1st, 2015. Reason why Triple H didn't appear on Monday Raw. Triple H did not appear on Monday episode of Raw because he was still at the WWE Performance Center in Orlando with talent. As noted, there was a shooting there Monday afternoon. United States Championship match announced for Night of Champions. WWE announced that Seth Rollins will defend the United States Championship against John Cena at the Night of Champions event. Here is the updated card. WWE World Heavyweight Championship, Sting vs. Seth Rollins. WWE United States Championship, John Cena vs. Seth Rollins. WWE Divas Championship, Charlotte vs. Nikki Bella. Night of Champions will take place on September 20th, 2015 at Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It will be the ninth event under the Night of Champions chronology. The first city to submit a bid to host WrestleMania 34 in 2018 revealed. The city of Philadelphia has reportedly submitted a bid to host WrestleMania 34 in 2018. PhillyMag.com is reporting that Philadelphia is looking to host WrestleMania 34 at Lincoln Financial Field, then to have Raw, SmackDown, and a possible NXT special at the Wells Fargo Center. Of course, the city would need to have a place to hold all other WrestleMania access events throughout the week leading up to WrestleMania. The place that the city is considering holding those events is inside the Philadelphia Convention Center. Hulk Hogan's childhood neighbor angry with him for Good Morning America comment. Hulk Hogan's childhood neighbor have criticized the recent comment he made on Good Morning America. And I quote, one of the more usual comment during the interview was that Hogan insists his upbringing in the Southeast during the 1950 and 1960 lead to his casual use of the N-word. Instead, it was opposite. People need to realize that you inherit things from your environment. And where I grew up was South Tampa, Port Tampa, and it was a very rough neighborhood, very low income, and all my friends, we greeted each other saying that word. Legal in Florida until Hogan was 13 years old, it sounded like a stretch that the type of language was being thrown back and forth in a friendly way during his childhood. And what cannot exactly be termed a surprise. Hogan's old neighbor are, according to WTSP-TV in Tampa, not happy with what he said. Linda Brad, who grew up with Hogan, said, and I quote, "That was not the culture when Terry grew up here." She added that Terry was the first guy to ever be a role model for this neighborhood, and he had the kids wrapped around his finger. He had the biggest fan base you ever could imagine, and he did nothing with it. Another neighbor who wished to remain anonymous and raise his daughter in a house next door to Hogan's childhood home said that, and I quote, "There were times this area was poor, but we didn't say that word." He also made sure to note that my daughter not like that, my son not like that. More details on the Boss Diva match at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. Is there heat on the talent? Update on CJ Parker working with New Japan Pro Wrestling. As noted, the finish of the four-way Divas match taped for NXT TV prior to the NXT TakeOver Brooklyn special saw a boss finish to the match. According to the Wrestling Observer, Charlie was supposed to win the match, but Emma got the win instead. The report noted, however, there was no heat on the Diva following the match, or referee Drake work, as he would assure his job is to count the pinfall no matter what. All other Divas, especially Becky Lynch, were said to be very unhappy with the boss after the match was over. As noted, former WWE NXT talent CJ Parker will be working for New Japan Pro Wrestling under the name Juice Robinson, although Parker announced he was retiring after he left NXT. What he meant was that the CJ Parker character is now retired. WWE NXT head trainer Matt Bloom reportedly helped get Parker the New Japan Pro Wrestling job when he left NXT, and New Japan Pro Wrestling will reportedly be pushing Parker in the light heavyweight division, along with former WWE star Matt Sydal. Backstage news on Bayley Sterling NXT popularity update on Bray Wyatt's sister WWE tryout. Canada dropped Japanese title. WWE NXT Women's Champion Bayley stock continues to grow in WWE as a long-time company. Employee recently told Brian Everett of F4WOnline.com that Bayley is so ungodly over, especially with little girls, that if she was to start granting wishes through Make-A-Wish, she will destroy John Cena. Additionally, Bayley WWEshop.com t-shirt is currently the highest selling piece of Diva merchandise on the site. As noted, Bray Wyatt's sister Mike Rotunda recently had a WWE tryout at the Performance Center, and Ric Flair noted on a recent edition of his Woo Nation podcast that he was present during Rotunda's tryout. Flair noted she was actually trying out to be a ring announcer for WWE and not a wrestler. Flair added he was impressed with Rotunda's work and would not be surprised if WWE bring her in. Japanese wrestler Kana, who we know has signed a deal with WWE, dropped the Rena Wars Women's Championship this week, a title she won back in 2014. Rena also noted Kana is leaving the promotion. Backstage news on Hulk Hogan WWE Hall of Fame status. Official currently upset with another Hall of Famer for several reasons. As noted, WWE is currently not listing Hulk Hogan in the Hall of Fame section of its website, and the company had done its best to scrub Hogan from its recent history book following Hogan's recent racial controversy. According to PWInsider.com, while there had been much speculation regarding Hogan's Hall of Fame status, WWE has yet to make an official decision as to whether or not Hulk Hogan is still in the Hall of Fame. So because we haven't officially heard otherwise, the belief is he remains a WWE Hall of Famer. In related news, WWE officials are currently not happy with Hall of Famer Tammy Stitch. The company is reportedly unhappy with Stitch advertising private risky Skype sessions with fans. Additionally, WWE is said to be very unhappy with Stitch's current legal trouble, which include her facing numerous DUI charges, as is the case with Hogan. However, Stitch has not officially been removed from the WWE Hall of Fame. Friend of man involved in WWE Performance Center shooting comment on him. ClickOrlando.com has obtained a statement from Armando Alejandro Montalbano, friend Elvis Colini. Montalbano was involved in the WWE Performance Center shooting yesterday, and College Chan had the following to say about Montalbano, and I quote, "As long as I know him, he's never gone there with ill intention. He's just a silly little kid. Mentally, he's just a little kid. He loves wrestling, and this was his dream. He wanted to be a wrestler." Mark Henry said he might retire next year. During an interview with The Times of India, Mark Henry revealed that he may retire next year. The world's strongest man said, and I quote, "I may retire next year. It may be the swan song of my wrestling career, but definitely not the end of Mark Henry." He also asked if he had any unfulfilled wishes from his career. He responded, "Well, I done it all. Won several championships. My ambition now is to be a part of finding the future talent of wrestling and open up the sport to countries like India." Crazy fans at the WWE Performance Center are obsessed with Lita. As noted, Armando Alejandro Montalbano was shot by police Monday afternoon at the WWE Performance Center after charging an officer with a knife. Police revealed that Montalbano had prior incident at the center leading up to Monday's shooting and was obsessed with an unnamed WWE talent. While no name was revealed during the press conference yesterday, we can now confirm that Montalbano was obsessed with WWE Hall of Famer Lita, who was working at the Performance Center for WWE Tough Enough. Montalbano was arrested back on August 4th at the center, and at the time of the arrest, he was in possession of a huge sign for Lita. WWE informed all talent and employees to not comment publicly about the incident. Jimmy Superfly Snuka arrested and charged with third-degree murder. WWE Hall of Famer Jimmy Superfly Snuka has been charged with third-degree murder and involuntary manslaughter for the death of his girlfriend, Nancy Argentino, back in 1983. Snuka was arrested this morning and sent to the Lake County Central Booking Center. Bail was set at $100K. We reported earlier last year that a Pennsylvania grand jury wanted to reopen and investigate the 32-year-old death of Nancy Argentino after an autopsy report revealed that Argentino died of traumatic brain injury consistent with a moving head striking a stationary object. There were also signs of domestic violence on the woman's body, report showed, including more than 24 cuts and bruises from her head to her feet. Additionally, the autopsy report determined the death was a homicide, but no one was ever arrested. WWE reacts to Jimmy Snuka arrest. WWE issued the following statement regarding the arrest of Jimmy Superfly Snuka today, and I quote, WWE expresses its continued sympathy to the Argentino family for their loss. Ultimately, this legal matter will be decided by our judicial system. Charlotte reportedly still legally married to Brown. When did they separate? It was reported yesterday that Tenant Impact Wrestling star Brown had been arrested and charged with domestic battery by strangulation and another charge for false imprisonment. Some fans have been asking if WWE Diva Charlotte was involved since it was known that they were married, but Charlotte was not the woman involved. Brown's girlfriend, Ashley Allen, was the woman involved in the incident. As it was reported, Brown's real name, Tommy LaMayor, and Charlotte's real name, Ashley Flair, had quietly separated a few months ago. According to report, Flair and LaMayor are still legally married and do plan on ending their relationship legally. The couple is scheduled for a hearing on September 10th in Florida, which would be a final hearing for dissolution of marriage. More on Jimmy Snuka being charged with murder. What were some of the grand jury findings? Sarah Cassie of LakeValleyLive.com was present for the news conference for the grand jury presentment of the murder charges brought against WWE Hall of Famer Jimmy Superfly Snuka earlier today. Snuka is being charged with third-degree murder and involuntary manslaughter after the death of his then-girlfriend, Nancy Argentino. According to Cassie, the charges were based on 3 sources, including Snuka's numerous statements to the media as well as his autobiography. Lane County District Attorney Jim Martin, who reopened the case last year after being declared a cold case in 1983, said Snuka's celebrity didn't have a factor of a lack of charges being brought against Snuka then. Martin announced the grand jury finding, saying Snuka is reported to have assaulted Argentino repeatedly and failed to give her medical attention, which resulted in her death the next day. Snuka was in the Allentown area for a WWF taping and reportedly told 5 people, including the responding police officer, that he shoved Argentino and she fell and hit her head. According to the Allentown Morning Call, an autopsy later determined Argentino died of traumatic brain injury in addition to more than 24 cuts and bruises on her body. Snuka was reported to have found her in the room after attending the WWF taping that day. And finally, Armando Montalbano remained in critical condition. Armando Montalbano, the man shot Monday afternoon at the WWE Performance Center, remained in critical condition as of Tuesday morning. As noted, Montalbano was taken to Orlando Regional Medical Center after the shooting. Stephen Wall, the officer that shot Montalbano, had been assigned to non-law enforcement duty for 1 week per departmental policy. Well, that is, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.